Hello there. Plenty to talk about with the weather story in Europe at the moment. It's been very unsettled across the northwest, but that's going to quieten down. It's been bitterly cold in Scandinavia, a little less cold over the next few days. Snow across parts of Latvia over into the Ukraine, and then a slow moving area of low pressure will bring some very unsettled weather into the Mediterranean and a lot of snow across the Alps. Turkey and Greece look quite quiet. It will turn very unsettled and stay unsettled across much of Italy and, as I say, many of the Alpine regions, and some showers into northern Spain as well. Quieter story into France and eventually into the UK as an area of high pressure builds in from the west. That'll come as welcome news, and it's been bitterly cold in Scandinavia, a little less cold as we move through the week ahead. So that area of low pressure through the Mediterranean will be the main significant talking point, I suspect. A lot of heavy rain in a short space of time is expected. So let's take a look at the city forecast in a little more detail. Quieter and drier across the UK than it has been, but it stays cold with some early snow on Saturday across parts of Berlin, and Rome will stay very wet at times through the week ahead. Cold weather continues across parts of Finland, a little less cold as we go through the week ahead, and some snow for the Ukraine. Hello there. Thank you for joining us. Let's take a look at what's happening in North America. Plenty to talk about at the moment. If we start off with a look at the pressure chart, obviously there's a large area of high pressure, but this little fellow bringing snow across the Rockies will start to bring some very heavy rainfall into Texas. That's going to sweep its way steadily eastwards, and eventually it will bring some wetter weather across that eastern seaboard as well. At the same time, we've got some snow showers across the northern plains that will gradually drift their way steadily east, and some stormy weather conditions across parts of Alaska. It's going to turn pretty unsettled across that west coast, rather breezy here over the next few days. So yes, we'll see some snow on the leading edge, rain close to the coast line, close to British Columbia, down into Washington State and Oregon. And then much of California, the winds picking up, and there will be further outbreaks of rain over the next few days. Let's take a look at the city forecast in a little more detail. So Vancouver's going to stay pretty unsettled. That rain arrives into San Francisco on Saturday. A cooler 14 degrees is expected for the start of the weekend. Now across the east coast, it's a quiet story on Friday, dry, settled with some sunshine. You can see that rain behind me that's gradually moving its way out of Texas. That will gradually push its way steadily east. It's going to be a lot of heavy rain in a short space of time, and that could have an impact. So that will move its way towards Nashville as we go into the weekend, and a few sharp showers for Orlando. Hello there. Forecast for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean all coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off in South America. Quite clearly, you can see the showers around the Amazon basin, but some very heavy rain is expected once again across parts of central and eastern Brazil. May well bring some localized flooding. And then to the south of that rain band, we're going to see extreme heat once again. Temperatures into the high 30s across parts of Brazil. A few scattered showers across Argentina as well. So not looking too bad across parts of Venezuela and parts of Colombia. Yes, we've got our showers in the Amazon basin. Here's those showers, perhaps as much as 2 to 4 inches of rainfall expected across eastern Brazil over the next few days. Then we will pick up some showers across the southern tip of Chile, and the winds increasing here a little. So over the next few days, that rain continues to ease into Rio de Janeiro and the heat builds once again. Now over into Mexico, it's a quiet story at the moment. Around a week ago, we had some very heavy rainfall, so it's settled and sunny. The same too applies for much of Central America, dry as far south as Costa Rica and Panama. And the Caribbean, any showers will be quite fleeting. A lot of dry, settled and sunny weather, as you'd expect at this time of year, with temperatures into the 30s. And many of the city forecasts show a good deal of fine weather. We continue to see some showers across San Jose. Hello there. Plenty to talk about in Africa at the moment. Let's start off with the pressure chart. We've got a slow moving area of low pressure moving its way through the Mediterranean. That's going to have an impact across parts of northern Africa, bring some showers over towards Algeria and eventually into Libya and Tunisia. We've seen our first storm of the season that's moved its way across Madagascar. It stays pretty unsettled to the north, but certainly a quieter period. Some pretty heavy showers into Mozambique as well, and some sharp showers across the far southeast of South Africa into the Eastern Cape. Some of those quite heavy and thundery over the next few days. So let's take a look at the city forecast. Some rain into Cape Town through Saturday and Sunday. As you can see, Johannesburg stays pretty unsettled as well, with plenty of sharp showers here to come. Few showers continuing through Marrakesh on Friday, but an improving picture as we go through Saturday. Elsewhere, it stays pretty unsettled. Now, across the Middle East, we've seen some unsettled weather across Turkey. It's moving its way steadily east with some snow over the Caucasus. We've got a few scattered showers still across Saudi, but the wind's picking up here. Poor visibility could be an issue with some lifted dust over the next few days as the winds remain a feature. But many of the city forecasts will stay fine and quiet with a good deal of dry, sunny weather, as you can see, colder in Azerbaijan. That's it. Take care. Hello there. Fog has been an issue very much across the far north and west of India and Pakistan recently. Also, it's been bitterly cold in the north as well. Now, there's a little bit more of a breeze over the next few days, and hopefully that should help to lift some of that fog. So we've gone from red extreme weather warnings to amber at the moment. Now, further south of that, you can see we've got some rain across that Kerala coastline and affecting the Maldives from time to time, and a few scattered showers into Sri Lanka as well. But there will be a good deal of dry, fine weather across much of India. I'll come back to that in just a moment. As for Central Asia, well, we've got some warmth across Turkmenistan, but Kazakhstan seeing some cold air, and there will be some snow here over the next few days. Now, head just that little bit further south, we've got 16 degrees in Islamabad, and as I say, the fog not quite as extensive across parts of northwest India over the next few days. Here are those showers down through the Kerala coastline affecting the Maldives, stretching up into northeastern states. We've got some fine settled weather, a few scattered showers inland, but not really amounting to too much. So here's the story over the next few days. Cold with some snow into Kazakhstan. We keep some showers and contrast down to the south across Sri Lanka. But the fog not as extensive, so it'll be misty and murky, but with a bit more breeze. Certainly an improving picture. Take care. Hello there. Forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up shortly. First of all, let's start off in Asia. Over the holiday period, it was all about the bitterly cold air sitting across China. Now, across the north, the temperatures have moderated a little and there's still a good deal of quiet weather here. But we're likely to see strong winds coming from the northwest over the next few days. Windy conditions into the far north of Japan, which may well hamper the rescue service operations there. And there will be some showers to come as well. Temperatures above freezing by day across China, few scattered showers inland, and then south of that, it's a quieter story than it has been. We had a frequent rash of showers across the Malay Peninsula. Still some showers there, but not as heavy or as widespread as they have been. Turns a little bit colder into Beijing, but not as bad as it was over the Christmas period. Tokyo will quieten down here, and there will be some sunshine. Now, some contrasting weather conditions in Australia. Extreme heat both by day and night has been forecast over the last few days into the north and west. Some extreme showers as well across the eastern seaboard. 100,000 lightning strikes across that Queensland coastline over the last few days. And some of these showers that are moving their way through Adelaide will spill their way steadily east. It's going to stay pretty unsettled and pretty showery. Slightly quieter story for Australia, but as you can see, that heat still very much a feature across Exmouth.